I'm Nathan Judah. I'm here with Wolves reporter Mr. Liam Keane. Liam, Wolves 2, Everton 1. I think on the balance of play, they deserved that, didn't they?
Yeah.
Just about?
Just about.
Bit nervy at the end? Shouldn't have been nervy?
It's the old cliche, a game of two halves. There you go, there's a new one for me. I thought they were, I'll describe it as effortlessly brilliant in that first half.
Okay.
It helped that Everton were all over the place, don't get me wrong. I mean, they were
brutal.
They sat back in 2 backs of 4. They were so negative. They were very poor. They couldn't get out there in half for much of the first half. But Wolves were, they moved the ball quickly. They got it out to Wang and Trincao. I thought had good halves. Neves was winning everything in midfield. Moutinho was easily, effortlessly displaying the ball out wide. No, it was easy.
And they were creating big clear-cut chances. I mean, the warning signs were there. Wang's goal before we even saw Kilman and Raul. But like you say, sometimes Wolves are guilty of having possession but not really threatening. And I thought they were creating big chances, which was always a good sign.
That was the good sign. They had so much possession. They had total dominant control over the game, and they managed to do something with the ball, which is what we haven't seen in other games. Created chances. They took the chances. A good header from Kilman. And what have I suddenly forgot?
Raul,
there we
He's
go.
That Mexican striker got up front.
Yeah, that guy up front, whoever he is. No, what finish, by the way?
Yeah, great finish. On the angle, I mean, I think people see him one-on-one, and of course it's a shocking back pass from Godfrey. But at the same time, when you're on the angle like that and to coolly slot, there's so many options you can have in your head. Some people kind of get mixed up, but that was brilliant, and that just shows the confidence of him. I mean, we saw with the finish at Southampton. When he wants to finish, he's brilliant, and you wouldn't want anyone else in that situation.
Oh no, without a doubt, it was a great finish, and Wolves went into half-time with a really deserved lead. Everton came out, they changed tactics a little bit. They pushed Gray out wide, moved Townsend a bit more centrally, but the biggest thing was they moved the defence up about 10 yards. He was sitting so deep before that. They pressed Wolves higher up the pitch, and it set the tone very early on within the first 2 or 3 minutes of that half, when Wolves tried to play out from the back and lost the ball twice within the space of a few minutes, and that set the tone for the half where I don't know what the half-time team talk was, but Wolves just totally lost it a little bit for a good, 20-25 minute spell of that second half, where they couldn't get the ball down, they couldn't keep it, they couldn't look after it. There was no, triangle passes out wide that were creating space in behind. The once or twice they did do it, Semedo got in, Trincao had an opportunity, should have scored.
Trincau's opportunity, wow. You got to finish that. But
there were chances there. They were still creating, even though they weren't on it in that second half, and Everton were much better. And it was nervy, as you say, but Everton didn't create anything massive towards the end. The last 10 minutes.
Sard did his best.
Yeah, they stood. True. They stood quite firm, but handed it straight to Richarlison for a brief opportunity. But and I thought they stood firm towards the end in what was a difficult environment, really. So it was a deserved lead, just about.
I thought Ruben Neves was sensational tonight. Just ran the show.
Ran totally. Going forward, decisive, forward-thinking passes, tracking back and winning tackles in the box, and everything timed perfectly as well, because it's very easy to make an error there and give away a penalty. Timed perfectly, and I thought he was brilliant, without doubt.
Wang's just a star, isn't he? His engine on him is absolutely...
Doesn't stop.
He is special. I mean, you're getting him for 10 million quid or 10 million quid and change. I mean, that's absolutely sensational.
And you look at him, a nice finish as well.
Really nice, great finish.
Even though it was offside.
Exactly, it was offside. There's only loads of offside, but it was offside. But you look at 10 million for him. You're looking at 10 million this summer that you've got for Ryan Nouri. I thought, thank God someone can take a corner in this team. For Max Kilman, I thought it was a lovely corner, but. Moutinho's obviously given duties to him, and he's a young lad, and he was great today. Not just, I thought defensively he was better as well.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because I was going to say that. I thought he was very good today.
Really
defensively good, going forward. He offers something very, very different to Marcel, who's not great going forward, let's be honest. And he gets the crowd on their feet, and that's what you need.
7th in the table.
Yep.
Palace away on Saturday. Do you change it? Do you think he'll change it? Do you think it's maybe a Traore game? For Palace, or would you change it?
It feels to me like an opportunity to stick with them for that game. Of course, unless there's something tactically, which I'll do my research in the week and see what I can find out.
We'll see.
Palace are doing well, to be fair. Vio's doing a decent job there. Probably a little bit surprisingly. They were dangerous side, and Palace is not an easy place to go.
No,
it's a very it's one of those old sort of rundown stadiums that it's the crowd are right on your back, they're right there in front of you. It's a difficult place to go, so it won't be easy by any means.
Wolves overachieving here?
Yeah. probably just about, considering the size of the squad, it's obviously a very talented squad, but he needs additions to it. Any injuries and he's crocked. So
fair play to Bruno, he's doing a great job, isn't he?
Doing a good job. And what the second half aside, what was nice today was that there was actually a performance in that first half, because they have got results recently without really putting on a particularly good offensive performance at least anyway. That first half, I thought they were very good going forward. And Ain't Nori, again, I'll come back to him, was a big part in that. And I thought Semedo as well actually had a very good game. But Ain't Nori had a big part in that, because he was creating space on the side, and every time he runs at defence, it offers up space for other players. Hwang coming inside, him and Jimenez, linking up was great.
Wolves 2, Everton 1 for all the post-match reaction. Make sure you log on to expressthestar.com.